Hi there, beautiful people. The name's Precious. And of course, you're welcome back to my channel, Beyond the Blues. We'll talk about everything affecting our present reality. Of course, when you see this vlog, do like, share, subscribe, and if you want, drop your comment. Okay, the topic of conversation today is the giant called ignorance. So, there's a saying that goes, ignorance is bliss. How true is that? Okay, well, I was actually doing a bit of research, or I've been partially, should I say, I've actually agreed with the saying ignorance is bliss for quite a while, boy. A lot of things began to change my perception because realistically, like practically, idealism is cool and all that when you want to bet something into reality, but practically, which is like the real world that we live in, ignorance is a sitting duck, like a sitting time bulb waiting to explode. Now I'm going to give several examples. Actually, I'm just going to interject several examples while I'm speaking. A lot of people would be in a situation, like they will come out of a situation, and after they get out of the situation, you will hear them saying things like, had I known. Now, what does had I known mean? Had I known means ignorance, meaning if I had known, I probably wouldn't have done this. If I had known, I probably wouldn't have taken this action. So that first of all tells you that ignorance bets regret most often. Um, Another example of how ignorance is actually a disaster. Yeah, like I was saying, I was doing some research and I began to realize that some things that, like some medical conditions or some deaths, were not as a result of, purported idealism. It was actually because of medical conditions that were not detected in time. Therefore, these people were not treated in time, were not treated for that particular condition, which is, of course, no fault of the dogs and all that. Like, seriously, it's not. It's just another way of showing, or, just telling that ignorance does more harm than good in every society. Okay, it's just like mental retardation. Just because a person is not aware does not mean it's some kind of innocence or bliss. No, that's why it's extremely necessary to seek wisdom, to always look for knowledge. Like, there's this boost of excitement that new learning, new knowledge brings to the mind. I don't know if a lot of people feel that way, but it's really exciting when you get to find out information, like new stuff that probably you never knew before or nobody knows about. It just gives that really amazing excitement. Okay, so another way ignorance is terrible is, you hear in some countries or like societies, after an election, and the elected personnel like does a crazy job with the society or with the economy or something, and then you hear people regretting and lamenting, and a lot of people keep saying this, oh, if I had known, I would have not. So that only goes to further show that ignorance is not bliss. Ignorance is a sleeping giant that, when it awakens, or when enlightenment comes in, it creates regret, it creates dissatisfaction, it causes anger, and of course, sometimes it causes chaos. So that's why, knowledge is top tier, wisdom is top tier, enlightenment, education, anything that makes, when people say education, a lot of people just immediately, or when people say enlightenment, a lot of people just immediately think like, oh, okay, you must enroll in school. Like, no, you don't really have to. Like, there's so much knowledge out there, there's so much information out there that could expand your mind. You could find this in books, you could find this on the media, you could find this in the library. You don't have to wait until you're in a school before you are able to expand your mind. You can't do that just by investing yourself into learning more. Whether you're reading articles, whether you're watching documentaries, whether you're watching a vlog just like mine, or you're reading a blog, there are so many ways that you can expand your mind. So rather than sit and believe that ignorance is some kind of bliss or some kind of innocence, when you can take the extra step in gaining enlightenment, no, that's not bliss to you. That's a sitting disaster waiting to happen. And when it blows over in your face, you're going to be full with regret. Because yes, ignorance does bring a lot of regret with it. Oh, I'm not even going to talk about probably the bitterness or the anger, but rather than sit and allow yourself be regretful because you believe ignorance is bliss, why not be willing to learn new things, be willing to expand your mind however you can, and be one of the reason or part of the reason why society as we know it, like the reductant part of society as we know it, changes into something better and more amazing for each and every one of us. All right, that's the end of this vlog. It's nice, sitting here again talking. So hopefully I'll be talking some more like this. I guess I would say I miss you guys. Yeah. Okay. Alright, bye. Take care. And of course, do like, share, and subscribe when you see this vlog. Bye, people.